I have made a live video in quite a few days already. Mainly because I've had pharyngitis, so it's kind of sucked. Been trying to keep a good consistency with these live videos, but work happens, things happen, you know. So yeah, talking has been kind of rough. So for those of you, pharyngitis is kind of like it's like a throat infection. So you think like, okay, throat infection, take care of it with some antibiotics. But no, the pharyngitis, you actually take care of it, actually heals on its own. So you think, oh, that's pretty good, but then you think about it, you're like, oh wait, you gotta wait to get healed. I think I've had it for like a week already. Anyways, it's Saturday night, 10:06. Been watching some of these. Another good channel I've been listening to. It's I should really get the names. I think it's called I forgot what it's called. The YouTube channel. I kind of just jumped on here because I had the time. I should actually rest my voice because with the pharyngitis, your tonsils tend to swell up. If you guys see that orange thing on your left, that's the moon. So you got that little moon going on. That it's like an eye, cat eye right there. Cat eye moon. Rarely see it on this camera though. But not much to report. Just decided to go live. No real reason. Just bringing you guys here with me to enjoy this quiet ride down the small town. Those of you who remember, I'm more from a small town, so you don't see a lot of traffic. And this is a Saturday night too. We go to a bigger city, see a bunch of traffic. Well, I see a lot of cars over there though. I can tell you, a lot of those cars over there are probably going to Mexicali, which is international border. So with this pharyngitis I got, I can't really speak that well. It feels like my throat is weak, like I'm talking with a slur. Now the pharyngitis has been so bad that I don't want to work out. I don't want to drink certain drinks. I can't eat certain foods because it gets pretty painful. There's no antibiotics for it because it's not bacterial, I guess. So forgot how they explained it, but it does weaken you. So I was driving back from Phoenix on when was it? I was driving back on Phoenix on Tuesday. So Tuesday night, while I was driving back, while it was getting darker, my throat started getting drier, stiffer, and I was like, ah, what's going on? You know? But then it started to feel like if I had like an allergic reaction where my throat was closing, but that wasn't the case. It just felt really stiff. By the time I got home, I had a headache. My throat was in pain. So I thought maybe I just have an irritated throat, because I was eating pistachios. I was eating those pumpkin seeds, and I figured, you know what? I probably ate so many that I irritated my throat. But in reality, no, it was. I guess I ended up catching pharyngitis, and the following day was Wednesday, and went to work. I could say that I did not want to get out of the car. I was trying to work, but it was really hard. So I took a sick day, went straight to the ER. So got to give props to our city's urgent, our city's emergency room, our hospital. It's called what's it called? It's called El Central Regional Medical Center. It's a good hospital. When I had COVID, it took care of me. So ever since then, yeehaw, Joshua Barker, how you doing? That's in good spirits right there. I was talking about this laryngitis that's going on here in my throat. Went to the ER emergency room on Wednesday, and I didn't know this, but I had a fever. I guess in some cases, like you just don't realize you got it. I normally when I get a fever, I know I have a fever, but in this case, I was just in pain. The back of my the back of my skull hurt, my neck hurt, my body felt like body aches. But I didn't have any chills or anything like that. I was just in pain. Like right now, I'm yawning and it hurts my throat. So went to the ER and they took my temperature. Told me I was at 101, and I was like, oh, okay. So they gave me some ibuprofen and they gave me a steroid for my swollen throat, and that did the trick. When I got home, I was so hungry. Thursday, I was off from work. Friday, when which is yesterday, back to work. Still felt the same. So yesterday night, I felt like okay, maybe I'm healing. So I go to bed and start getting chills, just like a fever. So I got freezing cold, found a sweater. So it's just irritating. Because with most infections, you just take some antibiotics and then like it'll go down and you're fine. With this one, you really gotta wait it out. You know, like I don't know how long my tonsils or my lymph or whatever they're called are gonna be swollen. Um, but they're swollen now. Can't even yawn without. Can't even talk that well. Part of the whole life is me talking. I don't know. I haven't been putting my random Bible verses, which is something I really got to do. But again, I haven't been able to really speak as much as I wanted to, so that's been an issue too. So with my random Bible verses, they are random. I will pick something random from there and then just say what it is. What's funny is that like sometimes you'll hear the random Bible verses and you're like, well, it doesn't pertain to me. But then like if you look for what the stories are about in the Bible, you start seeing those connections. church tomorrow, but hopefully I don't get anybody sick. So I'm still debating on going or not going. Maybe wearing a mask. Luckily, if the kids are not sick, my wife's not sick, so that's good. Because this pharyngitis, it does suck. I mean, like last night I was literally having nightmares. That's how bad the fever was last night. Nightmares. All right. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Just mm, trying to talk. So I got the name of that of this little gathering area. Last time I came here, um, I was trying to explain what the place was called. So right there, that place with the lights. It's called I forgot what it was called. Never mind, I forgot what it was called. It's probably on there in the front. It's not a club. It's more like hot rods. It's called hot rods. There you go. So yeah, hot rods over there. When I was younger, I'm 40 now. I remember going there once for steak. It was pretty cool. Let me get a picture of this area. We got hot rods right over there. So over there they got random stuff. It's more I would say you have steak, beer, cover bands, rock and roll bands. Pretty cool stuff. I think the one time that I went over there, they play No Doubt. Pardon me, everybody, on my I guess my rant, my banter. I think it's just my throat. It's just not feeling good, so my words aren't coming out as good as I want them to. But yeah, when your throat's affected, it just sucks. I took some ibuprofen, the heavy one. Well, not super heavy, not the sleepy one, but the one that's like 500 milligrams, one big fat tablet. That's been my friend so far for the past days. Ibuprofen. That steroid though that they gave me at the hospital was pretty good because I had very very swollen tonsils or whatever's back there in the throat, and it did do the trick. Oh jeez. Sorry, buddy. Should be more prepared with. Again, this is one Bible channel, and it talks about like the different books or the different. It basically summarizes everything um, into shorter summaries. I'm gonna look for it next time so I can talk about the YouTube channel. It's a really good channel. It does. It does. What's what I'm looking for? It puts everything into its own subject. I was hearing it today. I was hearing it yesterday. Puts things into perspective. There's probably a few things on there I don't remember, but yeah, not being able to talk kind of sucks. Like I'm talking now, but I'm having a hard time because my throat feels weak from the infection. So this live is basically me just rambling on. I did hear a pretty good one. You know what? Let's talk about Halloween, everybody. We are now on the topic of Halloween. So, as a Christian, should you celebrate Halloween? This one gets very controversial. And I get why. Because, I mean, you know, if people have a good memory of Halloween, they're not gonna want somebody like myself to just come by and tell them like, hey, you shouldn't be celebrating Halloween. But I am because I'm a Christian, and you know, we tend to not really keep our mouths shut. So now we do out of love. That's the whole thing. It's done out of love. But yeah, Halloween. It's so some will call it a secular holiday, but um, if you really look at it, it's a pagan holiday. Now, don't quote me on this because I have not. I probably can't pronounce like where Halloween comes from, but it's got its actual holiday name. It's not Hallows Eve. It's some other name, and they say that Halloween is it's a holiday where there's more spiritual activity from the dead, I guess. Not from the dead because the dead are the dead, but um, it's more spiritual activity happening. I beat it. The pharyngitis is really messing with me. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about Halloween. Now, there's a bunch of different reasons why we're not supposed to celebrate Halloween. Not just one, but a lot of them. I heard a whole special today, but I think one of the best ones that I heard was where an ex-Satanist talks about Halloween and talks about like the purpose of wearing the costumes. It's mainly like you dress the kids like demons, so that the demons like um ignore them on Halloween. You know, that's one right there. There's other reasons too. I'm just not supposed to be celebrating it. You know what? I think I'm just tired. I think I'm just rambling because I'm tired. All right. Well, while we're here for my mom, we'll do a random Bible verse. Let's turn this around. Here we go. Random Bible verse. This car needs more light. Got my flashlight. That's fine. Got my flashlight. Charger with a charger. Ooh. Ooh. It's green. All right. Random Bible verse. I got you guys on here anyways. All right. No, it's pretty obvious that this part's going to be the Old Testament. It's going to be the New Testament. What do you guys want to hear? Old Testament or New Testament? What message does God have for us today? Deciding factor. We'll let Jesus choose. We'll see what he chose. All right. Random Bible verse today. We are on Job. All right, Job. That guy's cool. Job was actually rich, actually had everything, and he was tested by it being taken away from him. Pretty good stuff. So I'm going to start Job chapter 13. Right there. I'll do Job chapter 13. Let's read, everybody. Job chapter 13. Lo, mine eye hath seen all this, mine ear hath heard and understood it. What ye know, the same do I know also. I am not inferior unto you. Surely I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with God. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Oh, that ye would altogether hold your peace, and it should be your wisdom. Hear now my reasoning, and hearken to the pleadings of my lips. Will ye speak wickedly for God, and talk deceitfully for him? Will ye accept his person? Will ye contend for God? Is it good that he should search you out? Or as one man mocketh another, do ye so mock him? He will surely reprove you if ye do secretly accept persons. Shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread full upon you? Your tremendousness are like unto ashes, your bodies to bodies of clay. Hold your peace, let me alone, that I may speak, and let come on me what will. Cool. So that was a verse, chapter 13. Job. We went all the way from verse 1 to verse 13. So let's keep on going. All right. Wherefore do I take my flesh in my teeth, and put my life in mine hand? Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain mine own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation, for an hypocrite shall not come before him. Hear diligently my speech, and my declaration with your ears. Behold, now I have ordered my cause. I know that I shall be justified. That's Job, everybody. Now, where's my highlighter? Oh, here it is. I gotta highlight these so I know which one I need more interpretation on that one. Sure. You know, I watch this show sometimes. It's a kids show. My kids don't watch that much, but I watch it. It's called Superbook. I like Superbook because it talks about the New Testament, the Old Testament. Superbook's pretty good. My kids aren't that big of a fan of it, but I watch it. Sometimes when they're asleep, I put it on for them. It's got some good stories. Divide them up and everything. Good illustrations, and that's a good way to get to learn some of the books of the Bible. Superbook. I recommend it. All right, buddy. Well, it's me trying to get over this sickness. Those of you have jumped on here, Joshua Barker, who have listened to me ramble for a bit. Feeling sick, but I'll come with a better conversation next time, everybody.